Let's dive right into this explainer. If you're a team member looking to figure out how your day-to-day operations can actually become smoother, way more predictable, and honestly, infinitely less stressful, well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're going to demystify exactly how you will use TidySlot to take complete, total control of your daily workflow.
Just think for a second about how often you find yourself digging through WhatsApp, endlessly scrolling through your inbox, or just racking your brain to figure out what on earth you're supposed to be working on right now. It's totally exhausting, right? Most teams don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because the work is just scattered everywhere. Tasks live in random chats, commitments live in people's heads, and your really valuable time literally just disappears into the friction of figuring out what to do next. So here's our quick agenda for today's explainer. First, we'll talk about the end of scattered work. Second, we'll explore your new daily command center. Third, we're going to look at executing and tracking jobs. Fourth, managing your work during leave. And finally, accessing knowledge instantly.
All right, jumping right into Section 1, the end of scattered work. We are moving from chaos to clarity.
Now, this contrast is where you are going to feel the most immediate relief. Before TidySlot, getting assigned work was just a scattered mess. You had to remember verbal instructions, maybe hunt down links across a dozen different apps. But now, your time slots are completely clean. Jobs are assigned automatically by your manager, and literally everything you need to execute that specific job is served up to you on a silver platter exactly when you need it.
TidySlot absolutely is not about micromanaging your every move. It's really about giving you relentless focus. I want you to think of it like an operating system designed specifically to protect your time. Because when the time slot is clear, your work becomes completely predictable. You know exactly what's expected of you, which frees up all that mental energy so you can just get down to doing what you do best.
Okay, let's move on to Section 2, your daily command center. This is where you will live and breathe.
So when you log in every single morning, my calendar is going to give you everything you need without ever having to track down a manager. You'll see exactly what jobs are assigned to you for the day. You'll see the budget hours, meaning exactly how long a task should take. And crucially, you get the direct task link to start working right there next to the due date. The guessing games are totally over.
Next up, Section 3, executing and tracking jobs. Let's talk about actually getting things done. This right here is your simple, repeatable daily loop. It's just 4 steps to getting your work done. Step 1, you open the job in your calendar. Step 2, you click the direct task link provided, and boom, that instantly launches the exact spreadsheet, portal, or tool that you need. Step 3, you complete the work. And Step 4, you punch your time. That is it. No searching for nested folders, no asking around for the correct version of a template.
Once the work is done, you just update the status. You mark it done or leave it pending if you're still working on it. But here is an incredibly useful feature. If you hit a roadblock, you simply flag the job as an issue. This instantly signals your manager that you need support without you having to draft a long email or awkwardly chase them down the hallway. The help comes directly to you. After you punch your time, it logs directly into your timesheet. And here, you can track your actual hours against the budgeted hours provided by your manager. If a job was budgeted for 2 hours, but say it took 3, you can just drop in a quick comment explaining why. Maybe a client portal was down or the source data was just super messy. This gives everyone clear visibility into where the bottlenecks actually are, which absolutely protects you from unrealistic expectations.
Because you're punching your time and updating statuses as you go, everyone stays informed automatically. There is zero interference. Your manager can just glance at the team calendar and see your real-time progress. You get to keep your head down and work in peace, and they get the updates they need. It is just clean, quiet execution.
Let's move into Section 4, managing work during leave. This is all about ownership and accountability.
Here is a core philosophy of TidySlot that you really need to internalize. Even if you step away, the ultimate responsibility for ensuring a task is handled remains entirely yours. Bottom line, in the software, if a task is assigned to your name, you are the owner. So what exactly should your attitude be towards your tasks when you take a vacation? It's a great question, because your work is still going to be scheduled and visible on the calendar even when you aren't in the office. You really can't just log out on a Friday and assume someone else will figure it all out. You've got to be proactive. The system actually empowers you with 3 really clear choices for managing your workload. Option 1, if it's urgent, you work ahead and just knock it out before you take your leave. Option 2, if it absolutely must be done while you're gone, you delegate it to a peer. Or option 3, if it's not strictly urgent, you leave it pending, and you just catch up on that overdue work by putting in a little extra time when you return.
Now, regarding option 2, delegation, there is a strict rule here. You cannot simply reassign work blindly in the system and then hop on a plane. No way. You must actively have a conversation with your peer, explain the context, and secure their agreement to take ownership before you use the quick links to hand it off. It requires real professional communication.
Of course, look, life happens, we all know that. If you have a sudden, absolute emergency where you can't come in and you couldn't possibly plan ahead, the admin team will step in. They'll look at your calendar, communicate with the team, and reassign your workload so nothing falls through the cracks. But for planned leave, that responsibility is all yours.
All right, on to our final section, Section 5, accessing knowledge instantly. Having everything you need just one click away.
Welcome to your new Knowledge Hub, My Quick Links. As a team member, you have direct access to this library right alongside your daily tasks. It holds your firm's standard operating procedures, templates for responding to clients, compliance guides, training videos, the whole shebang. No more searching across massive shared Google Drives or tapping a busy colleague on the shoulder for a template. It is all centralized right here for you.
Ultimately, this is the golden rule of TidySlot. Every single scheduled job takes you directly to the exact sheet, tool, or page you need with just a single click. We are entirely removing the friction of finding the work, so you can spend 100% of your cognitive energy actually doing the work.
Let's do a quick daily recap of your new superpowers. You're going to check My Calendar to see your exact assignments. You'll execute via direct task links. You'll punch your actual time to keep everyone informed without useless meetings. You'll manage your task ownership responsibly. And you'll leverage those quick links to access firm knowledge instantly.
As you start applying these simple daily habits, I want you to really consider how much faster, clearer, and less stressful your workday is about to become. You now have a system that tells you exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and exactly which tool to use. So my question for you is, when the time slot is clear and work becomes predictable, are you ready to finally ditch the chaos and take complete control of your day?